appreciate y'all clicking on this video. If you did click on this video, you probably feel lost, or you feel like you don't know your purpose. If you're a teenager and you're a very purpose-driven teenager and you feel a bit lost right now, you don't find your purpose, you don't know what to do with your life, I have some steps for you to help figure that out. So I'll start talking about that in just a moment. Sorry if the audio is a little bit bad. It's because it's windy and I'm outside, so hopefully you can hear everything I'm saying. Point number one, that's very important to finding your purpose. This is very important because I just believe that you're never really gonna find your true purpose if you don't take this step in your life, which is, at least this is what it did for me. Cutting out noise and focusing on yourself. Really important, y'all. Like, I don't think you can, you never know if the noise that you need to cut out is a barrier to finding your purpose. You never know till you cut it out. I had to cut out a lot of noise. For me, it was people doing things that weren't very good for me, my health. And now that I'm here, I feel a lot better. I feel like I can pursue my dreams, pursue my goals, and reach those goals because I cut out the noise and I cut out all the distractions. And I'm telling you, it's a hard thing to do. So if you guys want to do that, it doesn't happen like that. It takes practicing it, really wanting it. Because it's hard to cut off people, it's hard to cut off social media, it's hard to cut off bad habits, but you gotta want it bad enough. One thing I live by every day is, if I were to die tonight, tomorrow, or like right now, would I be happy with what I've done in my life? And the answer would be no. And that's why I got up and I cut off the noise. And I really wanted to make it known to myself that I can reach the goals that I wanna reach. It just takes sacrifices. Sacrifices are really important. Point number two, this is very important, guys. Making a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, I don't know where you're gonna go. Like, that's almost mandatory to have a plan. Yes, it's you can do things without a plan, but like it's like a huge game changer. Like, I'm telling you, it's like sticking to a plan. You're adding structure to your life and you're adding discipline. So it's like a double whammy. So this is what I did for my plan. It's really just like a quick example. Like, it's not super detailed. It's like a step-by-step thing of what to do in your day to get closer to your goal. For me, it was making a video, working on my music production, because I have a passion in music. Going to play basketball, studying my side hustles that I'm working on. So it's all those things. And then the next day, I'm waking up at 5 a.m. Only reason I wake up early, and I think everybody should wake up early, is because it's silent, it's quiet. It's just you and the birds, and like whoever else is awake, like not the crickets, but like, like the bugs making the noises. Like, it's mad peaceful, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I know it's hard to wake up early. I know you see these videos on social media where it's like, go hard, 3 a.m., wake up at 3 a.m. and go on a run, 3-mile run. All that isn't necessary right away. Like, yes, that's very beneficial, but at the same time, you don't need to set your expectations that high. You gotta like ease into it, you feel me? That's why social media is kind of like, it helps, but like it doesn't help at the same time, because you don't wanna like burden your body with all these new changes. Like, you gotta really ease into it and work on it. Point number three, I'm trying to make this quick for you guys because I know my attention span sucks with YouTube videos. I can't stay till the end. Committing is very important, and staying consistent. It's one of the hardest things ever, at least for me. I suck at staying consistent. I realized it now that if I want it bad enough, I will stay consistent. And honestly, even if you think about it enough and you want it bad enough, it can still be hard to be consistent. For some of us, it takes us to hit rock bottom to want to get back up and now like you want to make some change, It takes a lot of us that. It took me that. It took me hitting rock bottom to get up and change. So it's all part of your life journey. Like, it's everything. It's not gonna come to you like that. It's not gonna be handed to you. You gotta work for it, and you gotta hit rock bottom sometimes. It's not a bad thing. You gotta fail, and you gotta be able to get back up. And that's just the truth, y'all. Like, there's no beating around the bush. There's no like, oh, I'll practice that tomorrow. Like, oh, I'll make a change tomorrow, or I'll be consistent another day. Like, no, there's none of that. Like, unfortunately, like, I wish it was like that, but unfortunately it's not. All right, y'all, point number 4, do it for yourself. Do it for yourself, do it for your family. We all live one life, like, for real. Like, you gotta wake up and see that you only live one life, and you gotta, I'm doing it for myself, I'm doing it for my family. Maybe for you it's your friends, maybe for you it's like a loved one. Like, whatever it is, use that as a motivation, because my goal is to travel the world and take care of my family, make a good amount of money, and have a good, like, community on YouTube. And that being said, do it for yourself. Like, real talk. Bonus question I want to ask y'all is, it's gonna be weird, but, like, raise your hand. Raise your hand. And a little bit higher. Like, real talk. Most of us probably raised our hands right here at like 50%. And then when I asked you to raise it a little bit higher, you probably went to 100%. And why didn't you go to 100% the first time? That is one of the biggest questions I asked myself. Because I thought about it. You raise your hand, you're sitting at it like, okay, I'll raise my hand. But why didn't you go all the way up here? You gotta go 100%. If you're gonna go at all, go 100%. All right, y'all, I had to cut the video short because there's people trying to use the pool. But I hope this video helped you guys. And I hope you guys got some wisdom and some steps to start taking and some motivation. Because we're not all perfect, and we all should be making changes with our life because it's part of life. So I hope y'all take that information and use it. I'll see y'all in the next one.